Hello everyone.
Hello.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. Buhay.
The Manila Hotel is
Manila Ballroom.
very proud and happy, and it's our pleasure to be part of this presentation of the candidates to this Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Let's give a big round of applause to Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Let me acknowledge Lorraine and Henry, are they here? And Alvin Tan of the Chinoy TV. Palakpakan natin ang Chinoy TV for being the brains behind this very important undertaking. You're putting up this global movement is truly commendable. A global movement that promotes cultural heritage and inclusivity. It is truly remarkable that you thought of this undertaking to empower individuals to recognize their roots, embrace their roots, but at the same time to connect with the rest of the community where they found themselves in. You know, Chinatown in the Philippines is the oldest Chinatown in the whole world. Kaya palakpakan natin ang Chinatown. We hope and pray that this undertaking will reach not only 50 years of existence, you're on your second year, and the Manila Hotel has been with you for these two presentations. Last year you had this one also here at the Maynila Ballroom. We are particularly happy to be working with Chinoy TV because Chinoy TV is close to us. Almost every event where Chinoy TV is invited by the Manila Hotel, Chinoy TV has not failed us. So maraming salamat. And to all the candidates, all the sponsors who are here, to all the members of the media covering this event, maraming salamat at kayo po ay aming mainit na tinatanggap dito sa Maynila Ballroom of the Manila Hotel. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat din po. Mabuhay po kayo. Attorney Jose D. Lina Jr., the Manila Hotel President. And in the second year of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, we are raising the bar, firmly positioning itself as a premier international pageant for individuals of Chinese descent. And to share us more about this movement, put your hands together for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global's pageant director, Ms. Nicole Cordobes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our friends from the media, na feeling ko family na tayo because hello 2016, 10 years later, here we are. It's the same faces, the same passion from the people who fuel pageantry here in the Philippines. At maraming salamat po once again, Attorney Joelina, the Manila Hotel. There's no better venue talaga to officially welcome and launch our candidates from all over the world. Kundi dapat, syempre, di ba, a historic landmark here in the Philippines. Now, there is a Chinatown in almost every part of the world. And here in Binondo, Manila stands the world's oldest Chinatown. It is from this historic crossroads of culture that Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global was born, with the vision of becoming the world's leading cultural pageant for Chinese individuals and the mission to build bridges between Chinatowns across the globe. From welcoming candidates from 9 countries last year, we are proud that this year, 23 candidates from 15 countries have come together here in Chinatown on our side of the world. At its core, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global is a platform where candidates proudly celebrate their heritage and its place in the modern world. United by culture, yet shaped by diverse global experiences, we show that Chinese identity continues to evolve across borders and generations. From this shared vision, we seek three defining qualities in our winners. A global beauty that embodies the elegance and pride of Chinese identity. A global ambassador who serves as a cultural bridge fostering international understanding and camaraderie. And a global inspiration who gives purpose to the crown through meaningful advocacy and authentic leadership. It is this belief in purpose that allows us to say that we are more than a pageant. We are a platform for change. And this year, we have partnered with the Philippine General Hospital Sagip Buhay Foundation to raise awareness on gastric cancer, a cause deeply personal to our president, Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan, whose family has faced it firsthand, and I would say, with so much strength and grace. Through our conversations with the foundation, one truth has become clear. In the Philippines, access to healthcare remains a privilege that many, especially the poor, still cannot afford. In response, we chose to build bridges not only between cultures, but between institutions as well, connecting PGH's Sagip Buhay Foundation with Mount Elizabeth Hospital in Singapore, uniting compassion, expertise, and shared responsibility beyond borders. And this cause now stands at the very heart of the Mr. and Miss Global, a Chinatown Global pageant. It is also the inspiration behind our official logo this year, the lotus, a symbol in Chinese culture of purity, enlightenment, and rebirth. Like the lotus that rises from muddy waters, our advocacy reminds us that hope can emerge from hardship. In the same way, our candidates enter this journey shaped by challenges, growth, and self-discovery. And through this platform, they do not simply compete, they transform, emerging not only as title holders, but as global Chinese committed to creating meaningful good in the world.
Please welcome the reigning Mr. Chinatown Global, Baiwan Singh. Let's welcome the reigning Miss Chinatown Global, Miss Chris Ko. Cultural pride. Our very own candidates for Mr. Chinatown Global 2026.
大家好，我叫Yuan Gam Shung. Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Adriel and I am Mr. Chinatown Global, Australia.
大家好，我的名字是高一方。Good evening, everyone. My name is Yi Gao, and I'm representing Mr. Chinatown Global, Canada.
大家好，我叫钟冠宏。Hello everyone, my name is Carl Shantan and I'm Mr. Chinatown French Polynesia.
大家好，我是张艺文。I'm Mr. Chinatown Global, Hong Kong. Thank you.
大家好，我的名字是洪伟阳。Good afternoon and hi everyone. My name is Ang Wei Yang and I'm your Mr. Chinatown Global representing Malaysia. 大家好，我叫姚胜安。Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Adoya Yao Kantong, and I am your Mr. Chinatown Global Mauritius. 大家好，我是陈高伟。Hello everyone, I'm Duan Wei, and I'm gonna be I'm your Mr. Chinatown Global Myanmar.
大
good afternoon. And mabuhay! I am Aldrich Chambers, Mr. Chinatown Global, Philippines! Hello everyone, I'm Oliver representing Mr. Chinatown Global, Switzerland!
My name is Natakun, and I am your Mr. Chinatown Global, Thailand!
Here are the candidates for Miss Chinatown Global 2026.
Hello everyone, I'm Koyan Maife and I'm representing the Kingdom of Wonder, Miss Chinatown Global, Cambodia!
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tyra Rosnock, and I'll be representing the Great White North, Miss Chinatown Global, Canada!
Hi everyone, my name is Pao Keyuan, Miss Chinatown Global, China!
大家好，我叫郑基颖。Hello everyone, my name is Haurani, and I'm your Miss Chinatown Global, French Polynesia. Miss Chinatown Global Macau. 大家好，马布海，我是罗贝尔。My name is Belle Nafasan, and I'm the Miss Chinatown Global representing Malaysia. 大家好 Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Estelina Ahon. I am your Miss Chinatown Global Mauritius. 大家好，我叫严月明。Hello everyone, I am Sasha Viola, representing from the Golden Land of Myanmar.
大家好，我叫 Lin and Fu.
Mabuhay so much mga kababayan and to the whole global Chinese community. I am Monica Gabriel Hoson Geronimo. I am Miss Chinatown Global, Philippines!
Good afternoon, kamusta kayong lahat? My name is Christina Chai and I'm representing the Lion City, Miss Chinatown Global, Singapore!
Mabuhay, Sawadika, and good evening everyone. My name is Kang Hong Pasawali, and I'm representing Miss Chinatown Global, Thailand!
Good evening, everybody. 大家好，我叫杨小兰. My name is Charlotte Young, and I'm your Miss Chinatown Global, United Kingdom.
Magandang gabi and good evening. My name is Rochelle Kirsten Canlis, your Miss Chinatown Global, USA.
handsome faces. It is time for our Q&A portion for all of our media guests. And just a reminder to our candidates and also to our media guests, we are allotting 10 minutes per batch for the Q&A. So again, that's 10 minutes per batch, and you will get to know more of what they think, their vision, and their advocacy in year 2 of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. So, I won't keep all of our guests waiting. Let's start with our boys batch 1. Let's put our hands together for Australia, Canada, French Polynesia, Hong Kong, and Malaysia. Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on stage. And to our media guests, we have a microphone up here, or we will provide a microphone for you. We have one here near the stage beside me. So if you have a question, please feel free to stand up and come up here near the stage to ask your questions. And we also have our interpreter, Mr. Peterson Ang, to help us out here. Hi, Peterson. A big round of applause for Mr. Peterson. Any questions? Yes. Hi. Yes. Please state your name and the publication that you represent as
Good
well.
afternoon, I'm Melka Paras from Pageant Chronicle. My question is for Mr. Chinatown Global, Malaysia. Mr. Chinatown Global, Malaysia, what Malaysian and Chinese tradition and values do you treasure most?
Alright, thank you for asking. That's a good question. So tradition that I embody, like traditional Chinese culture, right? So I think it's about family love, because in our Chinese culture there's like a lot of celebration, like to cherish gathering with family, like Qingming, like Chinese New Year. It's all about gathering with family. So I think that is what I really value a lot. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you. And next, do we have another question for our batch 1 candidates? Don't be shy. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jello, Mr. Pageant Noble. So my question is for Mr. Chinatown Global, French Polynesia. Hi. So it's not really every year that we see French Polynesia competing at any pageant. So what's one trait or characteristic of Polynesia would you bring to the Mr. Chinatown Global stage this year?
I'm here to represent my culture, because in French Polynesia we have different culture. We have Polynesian, we have Chinese, we have a lot of culture there, and I'm here to represent the mixed culture of me, because I'm half Marquisian. It's a part of French Polynesia, and Chinese. My mom from China, so I'm here to share with you all my own good culture there. It's a small country, but I want to come here to show you the Chinese culture in my country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have other questions? To our guests at the back, do we have? Yes, sir. Let's hand a mic.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Nolly Maria for OMB Worldwide. I'd like to ask you second step from Canada. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Chinatown Global Canada. My question is, aside from the prestigious title of Mr. Global Chinatown, what else would you like to gain in your journey here in the Philippines?
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? What else would I like to...
Aside from the prestigious title of Mr. Global Chinatown, Chinatown Global, whatever. what else would you like to gain in your journey here in the Philippines?
Well, other than Mr. Chinatown Global, I feel like just learning the different kinds of culture here, and especially like the Chinese heritage here, it being like one of basically the biggest Chinatown in all of Asia. I've already learned so much, and I'm hoping to learn so much more about my own heritage and culture, because I feel a little bit disconnected because I was raised in Canada, right? So I'm using this opportunity as a way to really just connect with my heritage. And I love the Philippines, so yes, thank you.
Very well said. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have another question from our media guests? Yes, you're free to ask another question.
Hi, I'm Ted Lopez once again, Pageant Global. So my question is for Mr. Chinatown Global Australia.
Hello.
Hi. So as a global citizen of the world, so how would you bring the culture of Australia to the Mr. Chinatown Global stage?
Well, to be honest, I don't have much experience with the Chinese culture because my family didn't really raise me up in the sort of traditional sense. I had to learn a lot myself, so for me, the culture is all about authenticity and being very true to myself. So for me, I just want to represent my authentic self and gain all the experience I can and learn all about the Chinese culture, because I didn't get to learn that much of the Chinese culture when I was younger. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering that question. And we have another question sent in for Mr. Chinatown Global Hong Kong. Mr. Peterson, maybe you can help us out. Okay, the question sent in for Mr. Chinatown Global Hong Kong is, what were you most looking forward to before arriving in the Philippines? And did it meet your expectations?
Hello, my friend. 在你来到菲律宾之前，你有期待在菲律宾经历什么或遇到什么？你好吗
？Sorry。我觉得当然是有的呀。我遇到了很多就是其他国家的选手，我们在这里就是相处得很愉快，而且有了很多新的经历，我觉得很开心。
So I was very looking forward to this trip. During the stay in the Philippines, I've met a lot of new friends, our co-contestants, and I have a lot of experience here in the Philippines during this stay.
And we're looking forward to more experiences for all you gentlemen. A big round of applause for our boys. Batch 1, we have Australia, Canada, French Polynesia, Hong Kong, and Malaysia. Thank you so much, Yasir. Let's see more of you later. And now let's welcome our boys batch 2, starting with Mauritius, Myanmar, Philippines, Switzerland, and Thailand. The floor is now open for questions. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Adam Hanato. I'm a pageant vlogger. My question is directed to Mr. Switzerland. Mr. Switzerland, this is your second pageant. I believe so, right?
Hello. Yes, it's my second pageant.
What?
That's the question. Just kidding.
What made you decide to join Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, considering your previous pageant experience in another international pageant where you placed very high in that competition?
Okay, so thank you for asking. That's a really good question because Basically, it's my third pageant, and in other pageants, I couldn't represent my Chinese gene, which was a bit sad for me because I'm half French, half Chinese. I'm happy to represent my French genes, but I wanted also to represent my Chinese genes, and I didn't have this opportunity in other pageants. And here we have this opportunity to represent our Chinese heritage in each country where we come. So for me, Switzerland, there is Canada, other country, we can show our Chinese culture. So that's why I joined it, because I found this pageant has a very original idea. So that's why.
One-off question. Since you said this is your third pageant, do you think you can win this time around?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Since you said yourself this is your third pageant, do you think you can win this time around?
Yes.
That's a fighting spirit.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you so much, Adam. Next question.
To Mr. Philippines, China. Okay, this is your question. How can social media be used responsibly to promote Chinese culture and awareness?
Hello. Sorry, can you speak louder?
How can social media be used responsibly to promote culture, especially the Chinese culture, and awareness?
Thank you. Hello everyone. Before joining this pageant, I was actually a content creator, so I already utilized social media a lot. And other than making content, I decided that I should also use my platform as a voice. I am Filipino and I am Chinese, and now with my own platform, I am spreading awareness that being Chinoy is something to be proud of. Being Filipino and being Chinese are somewhat different, like just being Filipino and just being Chinese. Being Chinoy is completely a different thing. It mixes our traits, like all of our good traits. It's a good match. Actually, all of our values align. First of all, respect to our parents. Surely, we need to emphasize that more. We are both very resilient, and we are all both very disciplined. And with the use of social media, I showcase myself as a representative of being a Chinoy and using my social media to spread all of this information, and people could become more aware. Thank you.
Thank you, Ingrid.
Hi, this is Pa. I would like to ask a question for Mr. Thailand.
Hello.
Sawadee. So, Mr. Thailand, I would like to ask, this is the second edition of Mr. Chinatown Global. So, if you will win Mr. Chinatown Global 2026, aside from your advocacy, what project you would like to present to the organization and why?
Please, what I want to...
What project, aside from your advocacy, what project you would like to present to the organization and why?
Okay. You mean the organization in Thailand, right?
Here.
Okay. I think in Thailand, for the pageant, in the Chinese society, is not that popular. Actually, I'm the first one from Thailand. Yes. I think if I win, I can make a move in Thailand make a move in Chinese society in Thailand that we can have the pageant, we can create the value or present ourselves and representing the Chinese culture and to connect with other countries around the world to be the global society. Thank you.
Thank you so much and good luck.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Jojo Mapanos from the Pageantry Platform, and I would like to ask Mr. Chinatown Global more issues. Okay, just a simple one. What Chinese value or local identity do you think the world needs more today? Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Okay. What Chinese value or local identity do you think the world needs more today?
Good afternoon. Thank you for your question and thank you for picking me up. The value what I think we need the most is tolerance. Because I'm sorry. But we are all different, yet all similar in a certain way. However, we need to be tolerant towards each other and understand. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start again.
It's fine. Would you like me to change the question? Toyan is your one.
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you just introduce yourself and tell us something unique about you?
Introduce yourself and tell us something unique about you.
Like there's so many unique things about me. But like for this competition, I am the funny guy here. I am like every time I joke around, I mean everyone love just to relax, remove the stress. And right now I am the one stressing. There's no one to make me laugh except myself. So yeah, that's the value that I'm bringing to Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. With my positive attitude, my go-on attitude, and I always encourage all of my brothers and my sisters, and I'm so happy and proud to be here representing Mauritius in the Philippines. This is a dream. This was a dream for me, and I'm still I'm dreaming awake right now, and I don't want it to end. I want it to go on, and unfortunately we end on 10th of February. Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, good afternoon to Mr. Myanmar, Manila Ballroom. My question for you is, tell us something more about yourself and what makes you proud as a Burmese Chinese.
So, hello everyone. As a Burmese, there isn't much of a Chinese Burmese, but my great grandpa was a Chinese. I didn't really get along. I get to see my Chinese relatives much, but almost every New Year we get a chance to spend time with the other relatives. So I got Arabic, Chinese, and Burmese in my relatives. So there's a lot of bloodline in there, but there's also the only thing. The other things, the interesting things about me is I have a lot of different relatives. There's a lot of culture in my family, and I learned a lot. There's a lot of different things. But when I got here we literally have other Chinese culture too, and we literally go to the other day we go to the museum and we learn a lot about other that I didn't know about Chinese Filipino culture, and it was a really nice experience too. So that's it. Thank you.
Just a follow-up, my friends, my media friends are asking, what do you do in Myanmar? Tell us something more about it.
Of course, sure. I was a model and actor in Myanmar. I actually became model when I was 18. Now I'm gonna be 20 in May 30. Also, I become actor I'm not sure, but it's 2 months ago, I think. Thank you.
Thank you. Advance happy birthday.
Advance happy birthday to you on May 30th.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's nice to get to know a little bit more about these gentlemen from batch 2. Again, a big round of applause for Mauritius, Myanmar, Philippines, Switzerland, and Thailand. And just a reminder to all of our media guests, you can have a chance to vote for the darlings of the press. 1 vote for male and 1 vote for female. And as we continue on with our Q&A portion, let's welcome, this time around, the female candidates batch 1, starting with Cambodia, Canada, China, French Polynesia, Macau, Malaysia and Mauritius. Hi, beautiful ladies. And the floor is open for our questions from our media guests.
Hello. Hi guys. Congratulations again to Miss Chinatown Global. Alright, so my question is for, by the way, my name is JR from Montesera. And hi girls. And my question is for Miss Chinatown Global Canada, Tyra Rosno. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Nice to see you again. My question for you, how do you plan to use your platform to promote Chinese culture and traditions internationally?
So, honestly, social media is such a great place to put out content. Here is a great platform to do so as well. And honestly, just expressing even the little things for Chinese culture. It doesn't have to be anything crazy grand. We can show off the beautiful architecture we have, yes, but we can show off something as simple as like the food. And even I was actually able to do like a cute TikTok dance with some of the girls. And that's a Chinese dance. It's like trending right now. And honestly, some small things like that can make a huge difference in getting people informed on the Chinese culture, for sure.
That's great. Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question. Any other questions from our media guests?
Hello, Miss Macau. Yeah, my question is, please tell us about yourself and how do you prepare for this pageant?
Tell us more about herself and how did she prepare for this pageant. We will have Sir Peterson to translate it.
Hello. 请多做一下自我介绍，然后你如何为此次的选美赛事做准备？
大家好，我是刘纯妍。然后此次选美比赛我是非常重视。在比赛前，我认为我应该将我的各种物品打理得非常好。更重要的是我心理上的一种责任感。我希望把这件事情做得很完美，把我们的华裔文化很好的传播出去。
Okay, so I really gave importance for this event. So before I started my trip to Manila, I packed all my things properly. Then and I wish throughout this trip I can share out the Chinese cultures through this pageant activity.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Peterson. Our next question. Please do stand up so that we can see also your handsome face as you ask that question.
Good afternoon. I'm Alfred from Manchester Fanatics. My question is for Ms. Nabodi. Question.
Hi.
Hi, Ms. Nabodi. Question is, how do you define empathy and how would you use your voice to break cultural barrier?
I'm sorry, can you speak louder, please?
Yeah. So, how do you define empathy and how would you use your voice to break cultural barriers?
Thank you for the question. So, first of all, Cambodia is a small country but with a big heart, and I wish people know more about it. We have Angkor Wat is like the 8th wonder of the world, and I'm here to represent them, to make their voice bigger, and to tell everyone to come in Cambodia and enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Could you please stand up?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Armin Alina from the Inquirer. This question goes out to Miss Chinatown Global Malaysia.
Hi.
Yes, I'd like to get your thoughts on a statement released by your religious official, Zulkifli Hassan, that work stress causes one person to become gay. What can you say about that?
Could you repeat the question again, please?
Your religious affairs official said that working too hard or work stress can cause people to become gay. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't agree with it because for me, I feel like when you're overstressed or anything, it's not about affecting about your sex because this is about you and yourself.
we're overstressed or like overwork doesn't mean that it will affect. Of course, it will affect your mental health and everything. But I don't think that it will affect about your sexual and all that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much and the best of luck to you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Peter from Critical Beauty Philippines. I would like to call on Estelina, Miss Mauritius.
Hello.
Miss Mauritius, you've traveled a long way from Mauritius to the Philippines.
Yes.
What are your Chinese or part Chinese in your country?
I would say that the Mauritian culture itself, we are so positive, like Adrian just said, it's within the culture itself. We have the sun, the sea, so we do not really mind about, we are a multicultural country also, so we promote diversity. So within Mauritius itself, we do not have inequality between the cultures. So I would say that there's not at all discrepancies in the culture itself. So yeah, there's no challenges. We're just all living our life. For example, I may be in Mauritius, I may be Chinese, but I may be going to Hinduism prayers because we all share our culture with each and every one. And like I said, it's a multicultural country itself. So no challenges in Mauritius. Come and you will see. Thank you.
Thank you for that question. We still have room for a couple more questions before we wrap up this batch. Yes, go ahead.
Miss French Polynesia. I am into pageantology. There are a lot of international pageants nowadays. Why pageant fans or international pageant community should also give attention to this pageant, the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Okay, I'll repeat. Ni hao. Ni hao. It means hi in Chinese.
Mas expert ka pa yata.
Are you Chinese?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So my question is, there are many international pageants nowadays. So why pageant community and pageant fans should also give attention to Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global competition?
You say why I choose this competition?
But yes.
Okay. So I didn't choose this competition because it was my community that said, oh yeah, they approached me, this is a new competition, and they told me if I want to go, and I'm a person very open-minded about challenge. So I was like, yeah, why not? Because we are young, so we should take risk in your life. And I'm very happy to be here today and to gain more memory, meet people, and gain confidence here.
Thank you so much. Well said. And do we have any other questions? Actually, we have a question sent in by one of our guests, and it is for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global China. Yes. Hello, ni hao. The question is, what has been your most favorite activity in this experience and why?
那在这次参赛选美过程中，你最喜欢的活动是哪一项？请解释。
我最喜欢的活动是写毛笔。我们当时在一个扇子上写下了毛笔字，第一面是写4字成语，可以用来概括你内心的人生历程。后面一个字，单独一个字，是对你而言很重要的那个字。其实我当时来这里的时候，我觉得大家对中华的文化其实并不是说能够像我们中国人一样那么的清楚。但是我发现我错了，大家真的是非常的热爱我们中国文化。虽然我们在不同的国家说着不同的语言，但是我们都是 We are family, okay?
So for me, my favorite activity is the calligraphy and the painting. So on one of our events, we had a calligraphy writing on the painting. On the front side, it's a 4-character that explains ourselves, and the other side will be one character that will explain ourselves. So during this pageant activity, I didn't envision that everyone will be having this much of knowledge for the Chinese culture. But all throughout this activity, I found out that although we're from different country, but with the Chinese culture or the Chinese heritage and rooted, so we are like a family as well.
That is right, we are a family. Thank you so much. Thank you, Peterson, and thank you to this batch of beautiful and smart ladies with a heart. Cambodia, Canada, China, French Polynesia, Macau, Malaysia, and Mauritius. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We still have another batch of beautiful ladies to join us here on stage. But before that, just a reminder to all of our meeting guests, if you haven't had your ballots on hand, please feel free to get your ballots at the registration area. So, it is now time to welcome the last batch of Miss Chinatown Global candidates from Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, United Kingdom, and USA. Hello ladies, you may now take your seats. The floor is now open for questions from our media guests. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Armin Nadina once again from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I'd like to ask a question for Miss Chinatown Global USA. Hello, hi.
Hello po.
Hello po. Okay, I'd like to get your thoughts on how can the pageant help minimize the rising intolerance for racial minorities in the United States, especially from the white communities.
There's many stereotypes, especially in America, and it's not easy for the Asians, especially how there's a lot of stuff going on, personal problems with families and stuff, but something that we could do is also give a chance to explain, to show our culture, to show our heritage, and just to like make everything seem that it's okay. But again, not everything is always going to be in the positive side, but here we are always getting that information and knowing that things are always going to be on the bright side, whether you think about it or not.
Thank you very much. The best of luck to you.
Hi. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jemuel Salter from the Manila Bulletin, Malaya, the Global Filipino magazine, and my own show, Pak Lakado at Lisian. My question is, this is for everybody. If winning Miss Chinatown Global would require you to compromise one of your core values in life, would you still accept the title, and why?
So that's a question that we will give to maybe two of the candidates who would want to answer it. Miss Philippines, would you want to answer it? Go ahead.
Okay, if I would have to compromise my values, I would rather not join the competition. In fact, I was always against joining pageants because I've heard a lot of issues, in the industry. And I'm proud to say that I'm a woman of God. I'm a woman of values. And I came to a point in my life where I've been in the entertainment and modeling industry for 10 years now. And God has blessed me with over 3,000 projects in those 10 years. And out of the gratitude, I pay back to my community, like a portion of my talent fee. This is something I've been secretly doing for years now. I actually take homeless people out on dates, so I've been helping a lot of families because of. Sorry. I really believe in the importance of having compassion. So before this pageant, I had to think twice. If I were to join this, what would I bring to this competition? What is my purpose? then my prayer to God was, if He's going to use me here, then I will say yes. That's why I feel like, sorry. With my values and the personal mission I've been doing for years, if given this opportunity, I wanted to expand globally. Not just the homeless families I've been secretly helping, but also reach a lot of people. That's why the advocacy of this competition really speaks to me. The Sagip Buhay Medical Foundation, because I've also helped families who some have passed already, but I can proudly say that even until their last breath, I was able to help them financially. And I want to continue that, given the opportunity to have this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. And any other candidate who would like to answer that question? Yes, United Kingdom, go ahead.
Thank you very much for your question. I have the same answer as Monica. I would not partake in this competition if it was to hinder me in my values and what I believe in. My mother raised me to be strong, independent, to always care for others, and above all to value education, something that she did not have access to herself. Through education, I know what is right and what is wrong. And I will stand up for myself and everyone that I believe in. And so if this pageant did compromise with these values, I would not partake in it. And I will not apologize for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, unapologetically you. Thank you. And any other question? Yes, go ahead.
Hi, Noel again. My question goes to Miss Chinatown Global Philippines. Again.
Hello po. Good evening.
Okay, my question is, as the host country of this competition, how will you going to show you being hospitable, because we are known for being hospitable Philippines, and at the same time a competitive representative of the country. So you go, okay, as the host candidate of this competition, how are you going to show, how are you going to show you being hospitable and at the same time a competitive candidate of the country?
Thank you for your question. Actually, I believe I have shown our hospitable nature as Filipinos in this competition, and I started with my co-candidates, and I think I was able to show that in little ways. Like, for example, Kao from Thailand and Sasha were actually my roommates. So there's 3 of us in one small room, and it's usually 2 per room. So I took the initiative and asked our head if we could have another room, because I want them to have a good first impression of the Philippines. I don't want them to have a bad experience. And you know, when we decided to get another room, we did the maibataya, and fortunately I won. And the whole process of getting another room was actually very hassle. It took us until 1 a.m. just to get things done, just to have someone, at least one of us, transfer to another room. And I told our head that I would rather be the one to experience the hassle, even though I only had like 5 hours of sleep left, rather than them, because I want them to have a good impression of the Filipinos. So yeah, and also besides that, my ex-roommate, Sasha from Myanmar, actually left her skincare in Myanmar. So she asked for some skincare and I gave her mine. So I guess even in the smallest ways, we can show our hospitality to everybody. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon to Miss Thailand. Hi. Yes. Miss Thailand, can you tell us something more about your pageant experience, past pageant experiences, and what made you decide to accept the responsibility of representing the Chinese Thai community in Miss Chinatown Global?
Can you repeat that question again?
Yeah. What made you decide to accept the responsibility of representing the Chinese Thai community in Miss Chinatown Global?
As I am half Thai and Chinese, I think that my responsibility is to spread the Chinese culture all over the world, to make everybody understand what Chinese culture is, which I also embody in. For example, like the Chinese and Thai have very similar culture in many ways. For example, we respect the elderly, and thus I want to keep on carrying those heritage too. Thank you.
Many of our friends from the media said that you're so beautiful, beautiful Thai. Soy.
Thank you, Masala. Yeah, is that correct?
Okay. Salamat. Masala is chicken. Eat that.
Okay, salamat.
Have you joined previous pageants in Thailand?
I joined one pageant in Thailand. It's called Miss Thailand. It is the one that sent me here also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have another question over here.
Hello, can I ask? Hi, my name is Adam once again from YouTube. I have a question to Miss Thailand. Is that okay? Miss Thailand, are you under TPN Global?
Yes.
Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm just curious to ask. TPN is known to be a world-class beauty queen producer. It has sent a lot of competitive candidates in Miss Universe like Antonia Porcil, Amanda Obdam in the past. I wonder, how was the training here for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global? Was it like Miss Universe level type of training? And did you some sort of get advice from these world-class beauty queens like Antonia Porcil?
Yes, I think TVN Global is very supportive to me. Like other patrons, I think we are stand for something. Just like Miss China stand for our China heritage.
How was the training for Miss Chinatown Global? How did you prepare? How did you prepare for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global? Is it very hard? Very intensive?
I have to say that I'm not that confident, like on my very first day. So I practice every day. I practice walking, I practice talking, and to greet with other people. And I believe that there's nothing beyond our limits if we put our full heart in that.
A while ago, I already noticed you from afar because of your height. How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Wow. With heels or without heels?
Without heels.
Do you think your height is an advantage here in Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
Actually, I think height is one of our outside. Yes, it's our outer beauty. What is outside is what you can see, but what's important is what our inside is.
Alright, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. Do we have another question from our media guests? We actually have another question for Myanmar. I know you're roommates with Miss Philippines, so any Filipino word or phrase that you already learned? Any Filipino word that you already learned? Can you share with us?
Yes.
What is it?
Namaste. Sige. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay so much.
What's that again?
Mabuhay so much is from Monica.
Mabuhay so much, I thought heard that.
And how was your experience so far here in the Philippines?
Say was our experience. Yes, this is the Philippines, my very first time of experience and my first time for overseas experience when my country is not already arrived in here, so we should be changed from the transit. So, firstly, I really tired of because of the transit and airport and so. But at here, I also arrived at here. I found with Monica. Monica helped me a lot. So first experience is really good and a little translation is from my head is money changer. I don't know about so many types. So this was my difficult food. And any other is really fine, so really good. And also they are really friendly to me, really kind to me, especially say that the things are really nice to me is really good and food are really good. Thank you.
Thank you. And to wrap up our media Q&A, Miss Singapore, final question to you. How will you help promote the Chinese culture through Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
For me, I think the best way to promote the Chinese culture at Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global is through the spirit. So when the spirit is right, when you're always ready to serve and to give back, I think that naturally shows who we are as Chinese, always ready to be there, hardworking, and never complain about sacrificing and working for others. And I think that itself, by being here and to be here with the girls and also at Sagi Buhai Foundation, I think that itself is the best way to promote our Chinese culture by showing that we are righteous, we're generous, and we promote a lot about harmony. Thank you.
What a great way to wrap up our media Q&A. A big round of applause for this batch of Miss Chinatown Global candidates: Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, United Kingdom, and USA. And to all of our media guests, please hand over your ballots to Mr. Miko Araneta, as later we will announce the darlings of the press. Wow, well done to all of our 24 candidates. So a while ago, before the Q&A, I'm sure you already had your bets. Did it change after the Q&A? Yes? Yes, so maybe some of you have your choices already, so please hand over your ballot, just one male and one female vote. Hand over your ballot to Mr. Miko Araneta. And I hope the answers that our candidates gave you a deeper insight into our delegates' stories and journeys. And later on, we will be awarding our darlings of the press to recognize those who truly made an impact to all of you, our media friends. And as we continue, let's once again take a moment to recognize the support that made this event and our candidates' journey possible. Thank you so much to Crystal by Nanette, Hotel 101, City of Dreams Manila, One Sky Foundation, King Chef, GB Shoes, Aito, Tiger Limb, Global Tronics, Winford Manila Resort and Casino, Benji Tionko, United Colors of Benetton, Mod Studio Manila, The Color Bar, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Incorporated, Dash Cargo, and Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation. Thank you once again, because your dedication fuels the movement behind NFCG and allows us to reach new heights each year. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen them up close. We have heard them speak, and we know a little more about who they are. So let's shine the spotlight one last time on all our candidates. this year's group truly reflects the different phases of global Chinese identity. But now it is time to see who truly captured the attention of the press. But before we reveal them, let's first present some special awards. First, we have the Manila Hotel's Choice Award. This award honors individuals who embody tradition, contemporary spirit, and a distinct personality that inspires. In selecting Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, the Manila Hotel recognizes not only cultural representation, but also the confidence, grace, and presence that reflect the Filipino-Chinese community, mirroring the hotel's own legacy as a symbol of Filipino heritage. The Manila Hotel's Choice awardees will each receive an overnight stay in a deluxe room with breakfast buffet for 2 persons. Let's call up on stage Mr. Rachi Kuna, Social Director and Design Consultant of the Manila Hotel, to help us award. And the Manila Hotel's Choice Award for male, congratulations! For male, congratulations, Switzerland! Canada! Manila Hotel's Choice awardees, male Switzerland and female Canada. Congratulations! Congratulations, our first batch of awardees, Manila Hotel's Choice Award. Thank you so much, Mr. Rachikuna, for helping us award. And next, we have the Color Bar's Choice Award. The Color Bar's Choice is awarded to the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global candidates who best embody confidence, individuality, and effortless presence. More than a stunning look, this award honors the male and female contestants who wear their style with authenticity, where hair, personality, and attitude come together to create a true showstopper moment. Calling on Mr. Joff Fantone, head stylist and owner of the Color Bar. A big round of applause, please, to help us award our Color Bar's Choice Award. Congratulations to our Color Bar's Choice awardee for male, Switzerland! And for female, congratulations, USA! Both of you will receive a 1-year hair care journey at the Color Bar. Once again, congratulations to the male Switzerland and female USA for winning the Color Bar's Choice Award. Thank you as well, Mr. Job, for joining us here on stage. And this time around, we are announcing the Social Media Star Award. So, last January, the candidates shared their Chinatown on My Side of the World videos on Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global's official pages, showcasing their roots and the culture they grew up in. Our friends from the press then chose their favorites based on who told their stories the best, as well as their creativity in telling their stories. So the votes have been cast, and the male and female Social Media Star Award winners are... But before that, to present the awards, let's call on last year's second runners-up, Joseph Morris and Janina Louie, to present the award. Our male Social Media Star awardee is Philippines. Global Philippines. And thank you to Joseph Morris and Janina Louis for joining us here on stage. And lastly, we come to the darlings of the press. Two delegates who stood out during their interviews. And you know what? Our team is having a hard time tallying. Oh, we have it here already. It's in my hand. So again, we have two delegates who stood out during the interviews, proving themselves worthy of representing a global Chinatowns. So again, I have the results with me, verified by our official knowledge partner, Isla Lipana and Company, PwC Philippines. And to help us present the Darlings of the Press Award, may I invite on stage our esteemed representatives from the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global team, plus last year's first runners-up, Aragon Yoon Dor and Juliet Louis. And also our representatives from the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global team, please join us here on stage as well. Sir Miko and Miss Nicole, please join us here on stage. Our darlings of the press, congratulations. For male, we have Switzerland. And our darling of the press, female, congratulations to Thailand. Joining them on stage is, of course, our reigning Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global. Smile. May we also call on Joseph and Janina. Please join them up on stage for a final group photo. Congratulations to all of our awardees! Thank you so much, Ms. Nicole, for joining us up on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up today's press con of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global Year 2. But of course, you can still mingle with our delegates. Feel free to approach them and ask more questions, get to know more of our Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global candidates. So, this wraps up this afternoon's press launch. May we also call on Mr. Alvin Kingston Tan up on stage for a photo. Ms. Lorraine Tan of Chinoy TV. Sir Miko, Ms. Nicole. You can whip out your phones, take photos of the whole Chinoy TV team and the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global team with this year's candidates. And to our press friends, again, you can mingle with our delegates after the press launch. We look forward to seeing all of you at the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global Coronation Night on February 10 at the Araneta Coliseum, and catch the show on Kapamilya Channel and All TV Channel 2 on February 22. And also, beyond the stage, relive the journey with us in the 60-minute documentary series, Chinese by Blood, Filipino by Heart, coming this June 2026. Thanks so much, Sir Alvin, Miss Lorraine, Miss Nicole, and Sir Miko. And to the delegates, please remain on stage. For the darlings of the press, please remain on stage as our media guests would still want to take photos.